Is it the one and only locker mate? Is it the former Pittsburgh Steeler, the West Virginia Mountaineer, almost heaven?
Almost heaven.
Huh? Is that guy, the one and only Terence Garvin?
Guy.
Man, how we feeling over there, bro? How we living in your way, man?
My God, we good. We out here in this this tropical storm alert, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tough out here, man.
Man, you stay dry down there. You know, we actually got beautiful weather up here in beautiful Pittsburgh today, man.
It's nice in the bird.
It's nice in the bird, man. Every once in a while, if you actually came back, you could enjoy it. You down there in Florida like it's all love. You ain't got to do no tropical storms up here, man.
You know, but yeah, caught up in the storm, man. We out here though.
For sure. Respect, man. Respect. You know, it was plenty of stuff, man, that I had on my list to talk to you about today. But he driving somewhere. Okay. In the chat, they said we need a weather report from you now. All right, I'm just letting you know. They said that's what they need from you while you out there storm tracking. They say, yo, we need a weather update. But
I'm out here in the hurricane. They say it's a hurricane warning out here.
That boy wildin'. But everybody in the chat has been asking this question since we started the show, and I've been telling them we're not going to talk about it until we get on the phone with you. I've been pushing it off. People been just round the clock. Yo, we need to talk about it. I'm like, no, we are waiting. But TG, now that you were on the line, Devin White requested a trade.
Yeah, I seen that.
How you feeling about the Devin White requesting a trade element of it? And is he somebody the Steelers need to be interested in?
I mean, of course they should be interested. They definitely have where he has their curiosity. They definitely should have that. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That's what we're talking about. That's not.
Now, why don't you think that's gonna happen? Because he said that he is fed up. Those were the direct words in the quote. Fed up with the team. The team gave him the 5th-year option, which is about 11. I think it was 11 mil, a little bit over 11.
Yeah.
And the team said they don't want to move on from him. But Devin White said he is fed up and has officially requested a trade.
He costs too much, though. That's not that type of trade, you know? It's more like, I'm just sick of being here. I'm not about to be on this rebuild with y'all. And on top of that, my boy, I just seen my boy pull this whole stunt off, you know?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Request a trade out of Chicago, make a big roar.
It did work. It did work for him.
It worked before. Why reinvent the wheel?
Okay. It was cool when he did it.
Yeah. The problem when I do it.
Right.
No, it's not going to work. I don't want to be here. This isn't working for me. I'm not for the rebuild. Trading. And then he'll get traded somewhere and get his bag that he wants.
Is he worth 100 to you?
Nah, he can't bring that. He's a star. He's a playmaker. He's a game changer. He is.
Okay.
But, I don't think he'll get 100 here. I don't think he's that piece away. You got to think Baltimore was a defense. They felt like all they really needed was a linebacker, and they had a shot.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like they were like, man, they basically invested in that like they invested in a quarterback. I don't think.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically they did, huh? Because they ain't pay Lamar
yet.
What they did. Yeah.
I don't think the defense here is a linebacker away from like this. That's the only piece that's needed type defense. You know, so I don't see him willing to put that much money into that spot.
Yeah, and I think too with us signing those 2 linebackers,
Cole and Landon. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it kind of it's taken that off our big time needs list, at least for the rest of this offseason and going into the draft. Now, if we didn't have either one of those guys, I think it's a different story because the linebacker we're talking about, if we were to draft a guy going into the draft, is like a Drew Sanders or a Trenton Simpson, who's like these athletic
super
cover
rangy
linebackers. Where Devin White, Devin White he's just a good all around linebacker, but I don't think we'd say he's like a coverage specialist.
Yeah, he's not that just athlete. I mean, he's an athlete, so we can't say that.
But now what we talking like athlete. The unicorns, yeah.
He's a different kind of athlete.
Yeah.
I love Buddy out of Clemson. I'm a fan of his.
Dude, wait. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and then look at a picture of him. You guys look exactly the same.
Yo, I swear that's you every time we look at it, bro. He's like, yo, He's like, yo, this dude look just like TG right here, man. This TG we talking
Alright.
about. Eh.
I might like him even more now.
Oh Lord, just another reason for you to like the big safety. It's all good. It is all good. But
He
yo,
can
man,
run though.
no, he definitely
He
can.
can run.
He definitely
He
can,
can
man.
run. He can cover. He can do some stuff. He understands fire zones. He can play man. That's a nice little weapon to add to your unit.
And
Big
that
athlete.
intrigues you more than the potential to go trade for a Devin White.
Yeah, 100%. It doesn't cost $100 million.
Yeah.
You
Is
see
it going to
Like, I
produce the
think-
same way as Devin though? Because we have seen Devin at least at this level consistently be a dog, consistently be able to perform. And we saw him when they had their Super Bowl run. That's when he even came to life on a greater level, you know? So it is certain things with that premium, the $100 million that you're paying for, that you're going to get back guaranteed with him. Whereas with Trenton, some of that stuff is still up in the air in terms of if it's going to translate.
I agree with that. And I mean, I agree with that. You know what you get and you know what it is. There's a couple other linebackers in there too that's, all right, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. You know what you're getting out of that. You know what I mean? And if you know what you're getting, that's a plus. At the same time, I think what you know and what you're getting and whatnot, it costs a lot.
Yeah.
It costs a lot.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it's
if we
like-
traded the two linebackers we signed to get Devin White, and then we signed Devin White to a contract, and then we drafted one of these, that would make sense.
But that'd
I
be
just
a
don't see
lot
us
of
doing
running
business
around
that
in
way.
circles like that, bro.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Like when I look at the Devin White thing, bro, it's like, does he help our team? I feel like 100% he does.
Yeah, definitely. He's a good player.
Absolutely. And that's my thing. I'm like, yes, he helps you. Yes, he's an upgrade. Yes, it would make the defense better. But is what you're going to have to give up, number one, to go trade for it. Number two, the 11 that's going to cost this year, along with the deal that I'm going to have to sign him to afterwards, is he going to produce to outweigh all of that stuff? That's the part for me where I'm just like, I don't know all the way, man.
Right.
And it's not taking
That's
nothing
not
away
a lot.
from him because he's dope, but that's a lot that he's going to be having to offset with his productivity. And I just don't know if he's going to do that for us all the way just yet.
That's definitely a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, I just think it's the numbers. For me, it's not the production. It's none other stuff. It's the numbers. You know?
Mm.
I think the number is it's an expensive little number. You know?
Okay.
And I feel at this point in the offseason, like if you were telling me, okay, we cut Miles Jack, but then didn't sign Holcomb or we didn't sign Roberts or any of these dudes, I think it would make so much more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we'd also be talking about we was taking a linebacker at 17 or moving up to take a linebacker.
Oh,
if
for
we,
sure.
If we
for
hadn't
sure.
signed those guys,
Yeah, if it
in
was
that
just
process,
Devin
yeah.
White and Mark Robinson, then.
Right, it'd be a way different conversation. Yeah.
Which wouldn't have been. I don't know. I guess it's just how you wanna do it. How do you wanna divvy up your priorities and stuff? Because if we're taking a Drew Sanders or
think
Trenton
that-
Simpson early on, that wouldn't be the worst thing. I still want us
just
to.
don't think.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're a piece away to where you want to invest all that money in that spot. You know, I think if you get maybe if it was like a elite, I just don't think there's nothing in there that you need to get like that at that much money. You know, I think you're stable at safety. You're stable everywhere.
No, we definitely
you're
are.
not Yeah, you're not just going to invest all that money into a position like it's for one, it's not a need of panic, and two, it's not like it's going to change the whole everything tomorrow. You see it?
Mhm.
So you're like, I think you more build from the draft at that place where you're like, all right, let's get some and grow it up. And it's still pieces in there.
No, it definitely is.
It's still pieces in there. Like it's not a panic. It's not a panic at all. So I don't see that. I
Okay,
don't see it.
okay. So just to put a bow on the Devin White convo, you say no to it.
I'm good. Yeah.
Deke is no on it. I'm a no as well. That's crazy. I did not think all three would be on one accord. This might be a great day today, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all hang on. Okay.
Surprise.
Well, next up on the docket, man, we did have some action taking place in the North. Easter Sunday, everybody's over here resurrecting, doing their church thing or vibing out, Easter egg hunting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But them good old rat birds over in Baltimore was like, we're going to cut us a little check. We want to spend a little money. They, you know what I'm saying? They had a little extra in the collection plate on Sunday. It was a little bigger congregation on Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. You know how that goes. So they decided to drop the bag 18 mil with 15 of that guaranteed to Odell Beckham Jr.
That's a good deal.
Talk to me now. Talk about it. Talk about it. Elaborate for me, baby. Mm-hmm.
They basically said, we want Lamar back. We're going to give you everything here that you need. What you trying to do? You say you needed a receiver. We would have got you a receiver.
Is this not pretty enough for you? You don't like this enough? I'll do everything for you.
Isn't this what you wanted? We got you one of these.
You told me you wanted to try something, okay? I got something for us to try now. Are you happy with the Odell move?
I like the move. I like him in Baltimore. It's cool.
You like? I hear you talk about the player part of it. How do you like the financial part of it, though?
Man, I thought they committed to that. It was almost like
they committed to that.
It felt backhanded. It felt like, all right, like, we want you back. We're going to give some of your mans a little bit of your money.
Hey, look, it definitely felt like that. Like, yo, I want you back so much, I'm going to pay for your mans to come over here first, all right? I'll pay him a little extra if that's what's going to get you to stay potentially. Ooh.
I don't know if that's it, though. I would hate to see Odell fall into a situation where he doesn't have a quarterback.
He has a Pro Bowler on the roster. Don't forget that. He has a Pro Bowler on the roster. He does have that.
It is. I give you that. But no, I think it's a good move. I think it was a good Baltimore move. You put another threat in the division, which is cool. You need somebody to throw on the ball. Like, I hear what you're saying, but you need somebody to throw on the ball. At the end of the day, it didn't change priority. But something's going to happen in this draft. This draft's going to be shaky. I think this is going to be one of them drafts this year.
Okay, we ain't got to the draft this year because I know how you been on, okay? Yeah. I go on my social media. I'm like, I can't even open up my social media without getting an at from you, okay? So we ain't even going to tap into that just yet. Between you and Deke, y'all been on one, all right?
He's starting to see what I see.
Oh, Lord.
I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I don't know if I agree all the way. I am rooting for him to go number one, though.
See,
just to see your reaction.
We ain't did Anthony Richardson just yet, nigga. Stop it. All right, stop it. We're not talking Anthony just yet. Stop it, nigga. Stop it.
Let's see.
We are talking Odell right now, okay? We will get to the Anthony Richardson weekly segment provided by Terence Garvin in a few, okay? We are not there just yet.
Anthony Richardson thing.
You know what I'm saying? I say, bro, he at me. I'm like, yo, where did TG at me at? This bum. But anywho, we're going to get to that in a little bit, all right? But in terms of
TG. Now with the Odell thing, how much do you think this really is gonna change their offense? Because I'm taking like I'll believe it when I see it approach that they're gonna actually start passing the ball more and maybe making sure Odell gets like 80 to 90 receptions a year. Because up to this point they've been a very run first heavy team with Lamar Jackson at the helm, assuming he does come back. Yeah. Like, do you think? Like, what do you think Odell bringing or Odell coming into Baltimore means for the Steelers whenever we go up against them?
I think it's just another weapon, somebody you got to be aware about. I mean, he's been in the division. It's not like he hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like not overly concerned right now about this. Now they lost Greg Roman, their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and I was gonna say they come in with a new OC. I'm sure they'll try to put the ball in the air a little bit more. I think once again, like, bro, we got to figure out who their quarterback is first. Like, before we can do anything in the world, we need to know who the quarterback is. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, the offense is night and day. If Lamar is in that offense with Odell, it's a lot more scary. If it is not Lamar Jackson in this offense and it's Odell, I'm not tripping per se. But you're right. What is the quarterback looking like? Who is this quarterback?
What's the quarterback? And then literally the first question. Like before we can even get excited about that, we need to know who's throwing him the football. You know, and that's it. Like all we say is who's throwing him the football.
Do
Because
you?
I mean, we got excited about Odell in Cleveland, and it's like the Baker thing just didn't work.
You was excited about Baker in Cleveland, man?
I was excited about Odell in Cleveland. He was.
I was saying, man, no way you was excited about Baker over there with Odell. No way you was doing
I
that.
think I think Odell's one of them people. Wherever he goes, they're like,
It's
"Oh, this is a
excitement.
super team out
Yeah,
here." You
yeah.
know, like wherever he goes, it's
Because that
somebody else
that
there.
definitely started the Super Bowl talk for the Browns when Odell got there. You think about it, bro. It was like, yeah, this the offseason right here. They got Odell. They brought Jarvis Landry in here. Oh yeah, they definitely going.
Oh, here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's so much more pieces to it. One thing about Odell, what he does do is he brings that star factor that you kind of gotta throw him the ball too.
Okay.
So it puts pressure on. Like I would love to see Lamar handle it. I think Lamar could do it. If this Lamar thing don't work out, whoever that is under center, it's certain plays like you have to just throw him the ball. It don't matter what it look like. You gotta throw it to him.
It don't
So
matter
it's
if
like,
it's covered. It's open.
yeah. I think
Get a
it changes
chance.
your play calling a little bit. He brings a weapon, but at the same time, you have to feed him, or it can get bad quick. And you're paying a lot for that, so you definitely need to get him the ball.
Man,
I don't know.
the more you talk about it, I'm just like, yo, I've heard this, I've seen this, I know this.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna have to feed it, yeah. And you're right. Lamar is big enough of a star. Lamar is established enough that he can handle it. That was the issue with Baker. It was like Baker didn't look like he was established enough to feel like he could say no to OBJ wanting the ball or to OBJ being out there. And that's what we said. It looked like his play was night and day with Odell out there versus when Odell was not out there. It was just two different versions of him. I don't think Lamar will see that, but now you do bring up a good point. What I want to ask you though is this though, man, with this being another receiver added to the division, but more importantly in Baltimore now, how do you feel our secondary still matches up, or do you feel like this doesn't change where we're at? We're still kind of viewing it as we're taking something early in the draft and that is what it is, or does this move make you feel like it's even more of an issue or more of a need to draft something in the corner as a cornerback early on?
I don't think it changes your world the way you're saying it. Like, no, I don't think it does that. I think it definitely, he's around, But like I said, he's been in the division. So it's not like, it's not like you're like, man, no respect. Like, obviously he's an elite player, but it's not like you're like, man, Randy Moss just came in the division. Like, we got a plan for this. Or it's not like you're like, like it's not like life changing. It's just, all right, we got another really good player in the division. When we see it, we gotta be ready for it. But it just doesn't change your whole program. That's my whole thing. Yeah, you're still you're still running your defense. You got Pat P over here. You brought that over here. You're definitely going to get another corner. Mm-hmm. That's no secret. I think you're doing that whether Odell's here or not. So to say like that changes what's going on, no, it don't change what's going on. I think it kind of just brings a little bit of like, yeah, we definitely do need to get one though.
Fair enough. Fair. Now, it was a corner that was recently available that did get traded, Jeff Okudah. Was that one of them dudes? How'd you feel about that situation? You went for a fifth, right? Was it Deke? A fifth or a sixth, right? Fifth rounder, yeah. Was that something that you felt like we should have tapped in on?
Yeah, they might should have tapped in on that. They might should have asked a question or two. For a
fifth? I'm like, for the fifth, third overall pick.
Yeah, they gave that away. They were sick of that. They gave that away.
Bro said they was sick of that, man.
The crazy part is I look back on it, and I was one of the guys I drank the Kool-Aid with him. Like, he was supposed to be locked down.
I did too. I thought it was. It looked like lockdown on tape. It did look like it.
Down, like nobody catches nothing out here.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it in Detroit. What did it look like in Detroit? Have you watched a ton of Detroit tape?
He got hurt. He got hurt early.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, he got hurt early. He didn't really have I just think the hype was too high. It's not like he played bad.
Yeah.
It's not like he played bad. And I believe Detroit picked up that 5th-year option on him, if I'm correct.
Okay.
So they sent him over here on that option. They just kind of were like, we're cool. They brought in DBs this summer though.
Oh yeah, they
That's
paid
like,
Cam. Remember, Sutton went over there. Yeah.
yeah, they brought another one over there too. That's clearly been there. They brought over Emmanuel Mosley from San Fran, and he's coming off the injury. Like he's a dude, but they kind of were clearly like, we're addressing DB corner this summer. Like, and they brought over Buddy from the Eagles. You know what I'm talking about?
Not Bradbury. No, Gardner Johnson.
Gardner Johnson.
Yeah, CJ.
So
You're
their
right.
whole thing has just been addressing the secondary this season. You can see that. You know.
You're right. The way they doing that's kind of how we was looking at guards, man. Yeah. It's like we're gonna hook this position up. So they hooked it back in. Ooh.
We're gonna touch the back end. They've been adjusting the back end all summer.
That's that Kirk Cousins effect. You know that.
No, I don't know that.
Come on, bro. When you in a division with Kirk Cousins, you got to do this type of stuff. They like, bro, look, Jeff, we like you, Jeff, but Kirk been cooking you, all right? So we're going to have to upgrade this room. I get it, bro. Kirk could do that to a lot of teams, man. Kirk then had a lot of teams in the division upgrading their secondary. I can respect that, man.
Bro, Kirk ain't had no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, I think they're thinking about other teams in the NFC.
No, they're not.
They're thinking about out of division whenever they see teams in the playoffs.
Everything you do when you're building your roster is to win your division. They said that we can't stop this passing attack from Minnesota. So we have to do whatever we can, even if that means moving on from the 3rd overall draft pick in 3 years. Yeah. We're going to do that because Kirk is just too much of a bully in this division. Kirk then made Aaron Rodgers lead the division. You notice that? Kirk finally won the division, and now Rodgers then said, I'm crying, I'm sad, I'm going to New York now. That's the truth about it, bro.
I don't know that to be true. That trade hasn't even gone through yet. Don't speak too soon.
Man, you know what's going to happen because of Kirk. Kirk done ran them boys out the division. Just know that, man. Stafford then left. Rodgers leaving. Justin Fields he might get traded. He over here like, bro, man, I don't know, man. This division different over here, man.
Justin Fields is there. They might trade Kirk. That's what they might do. I know you heard that. They might trade Kirk up out of there.
It sound good, man. It sound good. Don't hate on Kirk like that. Don't hate on Kirk. Kirk is a dope quarterback. Don't hate on Kirk like that. Kirk done ran up Aaron Rodgers out that division. He done ran up Matthew Stafford out that division. Justin Fields be on the lookout. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Just leave it like that. Leave it like that. All right. Now, I do want to get back to this bone that I got to pick with you, man. Why are you adding me in this Anthony Richardson nonsense, man? Huh? This Anthony who gonna be the first quarterback off the board? Between you and Deke, man, what's this about, bro? You really, really, really starting to drink this Kool-Aid now.
I drank the Kool-Aid. I told you that.
Like you all the way in there now.
I'm all in. Anthony Rich, I'm all in. He should be the first pick. AR2 is what we're gonna call him now. AR2, because he's gonna put that juice on in Carolina.
Oh my goodness.
You feel that?
But you're still confident it's Carolina though.
Yeah, I mean, I just think to me, I think that should be the pick. I think they're not a player away. Like I said, that's a quarterback you can build around, you can grow around. They put some weapons in there this summer. They brought in a couple weapons offensively. So you can tell they're trying to go there. I get the CJ. I understand what you get out of that. I understand. Even the Bryce, you got somebody that knows how to win. But I think this is a game changer. This is somebody that can come change your program.
Even though these are all intangibles in terms of like his athletic traits, it's more so the trait part that we are banking all of this on.
I think my biggest thing about being him is I think his, like you said, trait parts are stronger than other people's trait parts.
This is true.
Sense.
No, his traits are better than other people's traits, but CJ and Bryce do the thing that he needs to do better at a higher level. That's to me the difference.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think what CJ and Bryce do at their highest level is you know what I mean? It's high. Like I'll say that's like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
I think what he does at his highest level, 8 or a 9. So you're not getting
going that route. I see. Okay.
You see, you're not getting what you're looking for per se day one out of this,
right?
But you're getting all of this. Yeah, you're getting all of this.
But does that win you championships? Does that get that done? Because we haven't seen.
They're not up for a championship tomorrow. Like they're not going to be a contender next year. Okay. That's not who they are. So they're still a project team anyway. I
Okay.
think it's no difference than Pittsburgh picking last year, picking Kenny. Like they wasn't going to the Super Bowl this year. They got their quarterback now. They keep building around that. I think it's the same thing. Like you go get this guy that you're like, I believe in this. This is gonna work for me. I'm building around this for the next few years.
Yeah, the only difference would be Kenny, Young, Stroud, more pro ready than Richardson. And what you're talking about
I disagree with that.
Huh?
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree?
No. If they were in the same draft right now, it'd be an interesting conversation.
I think that's, but to your point, what you're saying is if Richardson gets to an 8 or 9, he's not in an 8 or 9 right now. Like that's just strictly potential and development.
What was Kenny?
He was the most pro-ready quarterback last year. He was third in the Heisman voting. Should have been second. It should have been second. Actually, should have won it.
It was people that was arguing that my man at Tennessee should have got the pick. That he should have been the pick. And you see Tennessee's in the conversation already. Like y'all can have this. We kind of want that. So it's like, no, are we gonna say?
Well,
he was
Malik was a pick based off upside too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, so this is all I'm saying. If AR's in this draft last year, he might not be the first pick taken.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think that's all based off potential and upside.
So I'm asking you, if AR's in the draft from last year, who's the first quarterback taken?
It might be him.
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
You know what you want to say, but you know you don't want to say it. You know what you want to say.
Wait, so you're asking if Richardson was in last year's draft and it was the same?
He thinks Richardson would have been the first quarterback off the board last year.
I'm not disagreeing with him.
Okay.
You want to say what you truly want to say. You're just trying to say it in good words. I'm not like, I feel that.
He said you trying to sugarcoat it, man. Just say yes, it would have been Anthony Richardson, man. Yes, it would have been him.
That would have been the first pick.
Again, is that right or wrong? I think you could talk about this quarterback class.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Richardson might actually be taken number 1. But is that right or wrong? Because I do think Stroud and Young are more pro ready.
It is wrong. I think it is wrong. I will say it, man. I think it's wrong. I like the talent, bro, because it's just talent, but it's not actually playing quarterback at a high level. That's the wrong part. It looks real. It reminds me of like when I watched Zach Wilson last year and everybody went crazy when he threw the little, this is the throw of the pro day. And you spin to the left and roll back and then bomb down the middle of the field. Everybody went nuts over. He went 2 overall. That's what I think of, man. I think of the Trey Lances of the world.
It don't remind you of that at all.
Oh, my, in terms of, you gonna tell me about the front flips? Or you talking about the back flips? You gonna tell me about the fofo? You gonna talk about the? What you gonna talk about? The 4-3. You
did not see the 4-3 at 6'5", 240. Like that's what makes it different. I don't know what you targeted. We haven't seen that. You have never seen that. We've never seen 6'5", 243, 4-4. 4-3.
I watched it in the SEC. It ain't do that.
Who have we seen that came out like this besides
Fields is close.
Josh.
He ain't run 4.4.
He won't run. I'm about to say he wasn't that fast though. Fields is the fast guy. Fields what 4.4, 4.5, right?
Yeah, he did run pretty good.
6'5", 240. And he ran a 4.5. We talking 4.3, 4.4. You know that's a big difference. To the guys who know, they know.
Why are you on this? Like, oh my!
This dude's
plays quarterback big. Though. We talk quarterback, but you how about his 4.3 and like, oh
man, he's stepping, he's riding, he's big, fast, strong with a big arm. Man, who was Josh Allen's coach? Let's get to him. We might hire him. You with that? Like we might bring him in the building. Yeah.
Hey yo, why are you like this, bro?
I've seen what you did with others. Come up here. Like I've seen the miracles you've done.
Oh my god.
Come work here.
Bro, why are you like this about Anthony? Why? Oh yeah.
Oh, it's 6'5", 243 and runs a 4.3 with a big arm. Oh, it's all there. Like and he seemed like he loved football. Like
oh Lord, now it seemed like he loved football. Now it seemed like he loved football.
He been killing these interviews. Clearly, you ain't seen no bad nothing come out about him yet. Something was supposed to drop. Ain't nothing come out bad about him. I know you feel that. Nothing came out. They didn't pull up old tweets about him. They don't got no old videos of him. They don't got nothing. Like, what you mean?
I just wish he would have won more games. That's all.
I'm saying,
Completed more passes.
I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for you to lie to me like you're a quarterback. At least Cam Newton at Auburn would lie to us on occasion. He didn't just do legs. He didn't just run fast at the combine. He actually did what? Won him a natty. He went down there and went to the Iron Bowl, did what he's supposed to do.
Won a Heisman.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, won a Heisman too. Excuse me on that. But like, he did his thing. With Anthony Richardson, it's like, you're telling me about these intangibles, you're selling me on this combine, but when I watched the games at Florida, I didn't feel like it was this freaky unicorn, this untouchable, and you put it out there and it's God. I didn't feel like that. Whereas when I watched Cam at Auburn, I felt like that was God. I was like, yo, that's Cam. Everybody knew Cam was at Auburn. We all still learning about Anthony Richardson right now because the productivity was not to that extent. That's why for me, I'm like, yo, how are you so convinced that it is going to develop into this?
I think it's more of, yes, Cam was Cam.
Like, we knew what Cam Daddy was getting the bag. We all remember, everybody knew about Cam. It's like, yo, that is crazy. Everybody, he wanted this so bad that everybody was getting some of that. Everybody. We don't feel that way about Anthony all the way just yet. He surprised us with the speed. He's surprised. He came out there with, I'm going to take the cutoff off. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to run this 4-3. I'm going to do some backflips. It got people worked up. I get it. But are we forgetting about the position? The position isn't about how fast you can run or how good you look with shirt off. Nah, man, I need you to read this defense and get this ball out.
I agree with you. But if you read this defense, you get the ball out and say you don't get it out. And this thing break down, go make something happen. Go have an SB moment like you gave us about 3 or 4 of them in college. Okay. Give us an SB moment. Okay. Give us a Lamar Jackson MVP of the league performance type moment.
But I thought then they call him a running quarterback, and that ain't good, right? Because that's what they say about Lamar. They said that about Cam Newton. They tried to put that on Vic. They tried to put that on Josh Allen. That's the go-to. He's a running quarterback.
I'm glad you did that.
He's a running quarterback.
I caught what you did.
Yeah,
I caught what you did, and I'm glad you did that.
Well, there you go. Let's do it then.
I caught what you did.
Let's do it then.
Because yes, they do call him a running quarterback.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
But at the same time, he's a quarterback. Why is that a knock that he can run?
It's not a knock that he could run, but you want your quarterback to be pass first. I want his best attribute to be that he can throw. Because a quarterback, if he was the best attribute was running back, he'd be a running back. If his best attribute was catching, he'd be a wide receiver. If your best,
so because his best attribute at this moment is he can run.
Yes,
he's not a quarterback.
I'm not saying that he's not a quarterback. I'm not saying that.
He's got a rocket horn.
Okay.
He's like what I'm just saying. Like you act like he just don't have nothing.
No. But what we're specifically speaking on is if he is coming in here to be your quarterback and you're taking him 1 overall, that's your franchise.
Yeah.
He has accuracy issues.
It's the wife. This is it.
She wifey, but she got to get the teeth fixed. She got to get the, you know what I'm saying, a little tune-up up top, man. Bro, stop playing. She listen, she tight. She got a ton of followers, but she got some jankiness about her. Her breath stink a little bit. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
No, she don't have no jankiness
if he was the perfect prospect, we wouldn't be talking about this stuff.
He just can't cook. She can do everything else. She just can't cook.
Oh, Lord. Man, you done got me pulling out the daggone headphones over here.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, man. This is crazy.
She
can't cook. If she can't cook, what is she doing? All right, now, granted, she can do a lot of other stuff. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. But she can't cook. How we going to have a family, Deke, if my lady can't cook? You think AR
is him? Are you bringing up the cooking reference, as in that Florida didn't let AR cook like he should have? Is that what it is? Did they hold him back?
Oh Lord,
he didn't go crazy passing there. But let's not act like he didn't throw the ball. Like
my man went in there. He went in there and was like, "Yo, I could cook for you. Let me get this microwavable dinner real quick. Let me show you this ramen real quick." Nothing against the ladies and gentlemen that only cook ramen or the microwavables. I get it, but that is not cooking, man. Let's not confuse the two. You putting in the microwave and pressing 3 and start does not classify you as a cook. Okay, so fine. No, that doesn't count, man. It's not acceptable. I need more.
Carolina should adjust to what they want to do, what he can eat, what he can make, and they should make that for a good year or two and keep growing him up. That's what they should do. I'm with you. Which they said, would you say ramens for a good year? Let him do that. Because when he starts chefing, you found something. Because it's still 6'5", 243, and runs a 4.3.
So if he starts next year, are you locking him in for Rookie of the Year?
Bro, this is crazy, man.
TJ, if he starts next year, like all the games, are you locking him in for Rookie of the Year? Like, is this a Pro Bowl type season from him, year one?
Nah, we're not gonna put no.
But the way you're talking about this guy,
that's what I'm
on.
talking about. You can't have that hard of a stance and then backpedal like that, bro.
There's no pressure on him. This is the he'll be. I'll say it like this. I'll go on this limb.
Okay.
He'll be an MVP candidate in the next 3 years. I'll go there.
So time out. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. So if he goes to Seattle this year and he sits behind Geno, all good. Yeah. No pressure. I'm with you. He can sit, no pressure. You get the 3-year window. Cool. If he goes to Carolina this year,
it's no pressure.
He's starting day one. There is all the pressure. That's the new Cam Newton. Remember they gonna do the rollout and all that. They gonna change.
Frank Reich's job's on the line too.
Come on, man.
But we don't. Cam ain't win the Super Bowl. It's no pressure,
bruh. They gonna put pressure on that, man.
No, it's no pressure on
if you the number one overall and you go into this franchise and the last time they saw something like that took them to the Super Bowl and was an MVP winner, they are going to expect that, man. You know that.
Unless they're sitting him.
So you're telling me if CJ's the number one pick, they expect that to be at the Super Bowl?
No. CJ is not. No. What did you say? No. You said Carolina. What did you say AR was? The second coming of Cam Newton. No one has ever called CJ Stroud the second coming of Cam Newton. No one has ever confused the two. So CJ can go to Carolina and no one's going to expect Cam Newton from CJ.
So what they going to expect?
They're going to expect him to still. They're going to expect
Rookie of the Year?
They're going to expect Rookie of the Year, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Not getting that. I don't see that. You just came from Sam Darnold. You can't be too upset.
Bruh, but you're taking this dude one overall. You know the expectations,
you just came
man.
From Sam Darnold. You got the number one pick.
So if I'm taking you one overall, you're my savior. I'm looking at you coming in here on a donkey, and I'm like, yo, that's the guy. That's the guy. Man, like, that's how we looking at it.
I don't want to get like this, but like, bro, even the Bible took 33 years. Like, you got to give it some time. I'm saying, let this thing develop.
Oh, my God, man.
You took me there. I ain't going to go there. Oh, my God. Everything.
TG that came with the Bible reference on me, Lord. Okay, TG. All right, that's what you want to do.
Easter had to do it.
That boy said it took them 33 to believe in him. That's crazy.
Can we get a minute? Like, can we?
It just sounds like this dude is not as surefire of a prospect than what was being let on.
I want to see it win today. And then let's be real. Let's go here with it. You're talking about Carolina. You're not talking about Steeler Nation. You're not talking about like. Philly, where they're gonna boo you in there,
stuff like that,
yeah, they're gonna let this thing develop. That's the South. That's the country. They gonna root for their guy for a minute. Come on.
Yo, what in the world, man? All right, okay.
I need like a definitive. What's he doing this year if he plays? I need some stats. Yeah. I need like you hear is he going to play better than this quarterback or what is he going to be top 20, top 15?
Is his numbers better than Kenny?
We can make it a little better.
Is he going to be better than 8?
Is AR 15 in year 1 going to be better than Kenny in year 2? That's the question.
We can make it better.
Better than Kenny in year 2.
They'll be around each other.
I think that's disrespectful to 8.
That's not disrespectful at all.
I think that's disrespectful. Big year 2 jump.
They'll be around each other. It won't be like, oh, he's way better.
You didn't hear what Kyle Brand had to say earlier.
Yo, he said all he could do is run fast, right? Yeah, he'll catch Kenny. Yeah, he ain't that far from Kenny there now. God,
I'm saying this. Let's be honest.
Shout out to Big Noriega, man. It's a guy in the chat that's gonna love that take right there. All right,
bro. If he's gonna love that take. if he goes to Carolina with that run game that they're trying to put together with them weapons out wide, and he can play action, throw it deep a couple times.
Facts.
He can play action, take off, throw the 9-7-3, hit the 3 in the flat,
Okay.
get upfield, get some more. If he can play action, yeah.
If he can, but that's a big if. You know how many quarters we talk about and says if he could simply do that, if he could just simply read cover 2, if he could just simply read the difference between cover 2 and Tampa 2.
He don't have to, but what I'm saying is his physical gifts, he don't gotta do that. All he got to do is just go and try to be him for a year. Remember, Patrick Mahomes has put on record, I didn't know how to read a defense.
He definitely said that. He definitely said that.
You
That was
don't
for a
have
fact.
to always. He has certain traits that you don't have to deal with what other people had to deal with.
But I think
Kenny
the difference.
Kenny had to get out there and read it and figure out, oh, this is 2. Oh, this is 3. Man, if he don't know what it is, take off.
Okay.
And you'll fix a lot of problems like that.
Okay.
Lamar didn't know what it was, but he took off. You feel me?
I think there could still be a difference, though, of just being like a special player and not knowing and naturally developing. Then
he's gonna develop. Y'all not trying to let him
I just don't think it's a
develop at all.
guarantee.
Josh Allen didn't know where it was his first year.
I just don't think it's a
What are we
guarantee. That's
talking
all.
about?
I don't like the fact that you bringing up legit comps though. That's my.
Josh Allen didn't know what this was his first year. He figured it out. What Justin Fields is just starting to figure out where it's at, but he's been balling, and I think he's a better athlete than Justin Fields. So no, I don't think he's Justin Fields. I think he's gonna be better than that.
Okay.
I'm not here to do that.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be better than that. I'm with bro. I'm with bro. I think it's there. I think it's there. Somebody's gonna get fired over not picking him. I'm with that. I think it's like that. I think
or somebody's gonna get fired for picking him, right?
For picking him.
Either way, gonna get fired.
This is
boom or bust. If you want to get a promotion, you draft Anthony Richardson. If you want to get fired, you draft Anthony Richardson. All right. Either way, it's gonna be boom or bust if you take this dude at 1, man.
If he don't go 1, it's gonna get wild around 2 and 3.
See, I think he's at 5. I think at 5, the Seahawks. I think that's gonna be the one. He don't go past that.
He's not getting out of the top 5.
Yeah.
He's not getting out of 5. I would hate to see him there when Pittsburgh picks. I would hate to see that. I'm with that. I would hate to see
You went that far?
Well, you brought this back?
TG.
I would hate to.
TG to put him with the chopper on the day, ladies and
gentlemen. I would hate for that pressure to be there.
Everybody just started ducking. Everybody just duck. TG is just letting it loose on everybody right now. Just duck your head down, legend.
I'm not saying
belly to the ground. Belly to the ground.
I'm not saying they're gonna pick him. They're not gonna pick him. But I'm just saying I would hate for him to be there in the
the decision. Just the thought of
I don't think there's any pressure.
We gotta pass.
You don't even want to be in that boat.
Are you sure you want to pass on it?
You feel me? You don't even want to be having them combos. Like, bro,
I don't even think quarterback's on their board right now.
Man.
It would be intriguing though. It would be interesting with all the hype around Anthony. It would be interesting.
One thing about Coach T. Coach T is quick to say best available.
He will say that. He will definitely hit
the words. Best available. What's that mean?
This is unprecedented because the quarterback situation is different. We're accustomed to Ben. Ben is the trump card towards any quarterback convo during that time. We're on the new wave right now with the new quarterback. So I do see what you're saying in that vein. If he was there at 17, it would at least be worth a conversation. Not saying that they do it, but I'm sure that they would have the convo though.
You're at least you're not going to pick right now. Right. You're at least going to pause for a second like, hey, you sure?
No way. Best available between the two right now is Pickett. You heard Rich Gannon. Pickett's the best QB in this class. If he were to come out.
Who said that?
Rich Gannon.
That's what's up. I don't,
This is us knowing Pickett's rookie year play out. This is us knowing. Huh?
Styles make fights, let's just say it like that.
Pickett would be the top QB.
Like every style. Styles make fights.
I've already peeked it. I caught you. All good. Say less.
That might not have been his cup of tea.
Say less, man. Some people like defensive fighters, other people like body punches, some people like headshot artists. Man, I got you, bro. Yep.
Some people like wrestlers, some people like boxers.
Say less, bro. I'm with you.
I like an athlete that can get out. I think you have to have a mobile quarterback in 2023. I think mobile quarterback. I think that word mobile quarterback is a bad term. I think if you're not mobile, you're a duck back there. Like you have to be able to move in the year 2023. So now a mobile quarterback is just a quarterback. It ain't no mobile and dual threat.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no, we expect that now. Like, even with Kenny, we don't call him a mobile quarterback. Whereas if he was in the league 10 years ago, he would be classified as a mobile quarterback. You're right, yeah.
Now, if you can't move, it's scary back there.
It's viewed as a negative if you can't move back there.
I just seen a DN run a 4.4 at the combine
they some
at
killers.
2.7.
Yeah.
You better be able to get out of there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. So, like, no, it's not. I'm not with the duel, and he don't throw as well. No, he's got traits that makes him the best available at number one. He should go number one. Terrence said it. He should go number one.
Yo. Like, he said, I'm going to throw the government on you, Terrence. Okay? Terrence said it.
Like, that's what he should be. I know y'all hear me. Y'all feel me, too.
Man, I gotta read. Where is Anthony from? Is Anthony from Baltimore? Is he anywhere? You sure? I'm just like, yo, what's this connection, bro? Does he have a cousin that played in West Virginia, man? What's going on? I feel like I'm overlooking something. Okay, who is he related to that you know? What is the connection, bro? What's the connection here, man?
I just can't believe he's not a man. I can't believe we didn't get him to West Virginia. I can't believe that. Like, how we
y'all ain't drink the Kool-Aid, man.
Man, he would have been a perfect Mountaineer.
Y'all did not drink the Kool-Aid.
We missed on TP a couple years ago. He would have been like, that. We hit on the Pat White. We hit on the Gene Newton. You know what I mean? We hit on Will Greer. Like, he would have been a nice one.
Anthony Richardson. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Richardson. Yo, all right. That's funny, though. I get it. Okay.
I believe.
Okay. So you are fully on this Kool-Aid then, man. You are fully on the Kool-Aid then.
I believe.
All good.
I believe.
All right. Because I was about to ask just one more, just for my clarification before we get up out of here, just to make sure I'm all the way clean with it. If AR and Kenny were coming out right now, you're taking AR.
Yeah, you know that.
And you feel like this year, regardless of the scenario that AR goes into, especially if it's Carolina, that he's going to have a better or comparable season as KP8 in year 2 for himself.
I didn't say that. I didn't say better.
That's what I needed to find out. That's what I was looking for. Okay.
I say he'll be in that vicinity, though. He'll be in that conversation. That they're in the same, bro, let me say it like this. When everybody starts pulling out of the Pro Bowl votes at the end of the day, they won't just be like Kenny. They'll be like, all right, what about AR? What about... You see Snoop got in over Kenny last year, so don't do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
He said, y'all see who got in there last time, right?
These are facts. These are factual. These are Googleable facts. You can Google these.
He said, I didn't vote Tyler Huntley in. Y'all voted Tyler Huntley in.
I'm saying when that part comes around, yes, he'll be in the same, or do we want to go this or that? Yes. 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 That's the facts.
I can dig it there, man.
That's the facts.
I can dig it.
The facts, man.
I don't know what happened here.
Speechless. I can feel it. I'm feeling energy. But that's the facts, bro.
I just love it. I love it.
Hey, these are Googleable facts. You can Google these.
Say, when the conversation come around, don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised. I've told you this. I've given you the conversation early.
All good. Did you have anything left that you wanted to respond to that, Deke?
Pick it over Richardson for sure.
Okay.
And we'll see how it plays out. Because this is the off season. This is some talk, and we'll see how next year goes. We'll see how the following years go. That's all.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Is you take Pickett or Geno?
Pickett.
Okay, so that told me everything I needed to know. I'm with you, bro. I hear you.
Who you taking? Who you taking?
I'm taking Geno for Heisman. I'm taking Gene Newton, $100 million Geno. What are you talking about? Pro Bowl Geno. He told me, he just gave me the answer. He told me you're being
Did
biased,
he just?
bro.
Now he bringing out the Pro Bowl. Now, so we just
Come on, I'm
use
saying
Geno had a good year
Geno.
last year. I'll give him that. But
You're-
I think people are really
you're sticking with
underrating what
Kenny for
Pickett.
the
No, I
Pitt
think
connection.
people.
I'm gonna give you that first.
I think people are really underrating what Pickett did last year,
You
particularly in
got
the
it.
second
You got
half.
it right. You can't not say Kenny.
That's not it.
I'm not-
This is straight objectiveness right here. This is just straight me knowing ball.
You feel that? I need you to be the same. I need you to be like, man, I'm going Kenny over Geno. Like, I need you to believe that. You know you got followers. People like, I know he's not gonna say that, but you know, and I know.
He said,
I think you're thinking too into it.
He said deep down.
I think I'm in
you
your
wanna
head right
say
now.
Geno, but you can't, so you gotta say Kenny.
I don't
But
think
deep
you were
down,
allowed
you
to
really
say
want to say Geno.
Yeah, I don't think you was allowed to say Geno. I think it's bigger than you.
I could say what I
don't think
want.
you could've said
I can
that.
say what I want.
He said it's bigger than
I
you,
think
man.
it was bigger than you.
It's bigger than
I don't
bigger than
think
Deke here, man. It's
It's
bigger than that.
bigger than Geno.
It's bigger than that, man.
I don't
TG's
think
got
you
his
could've said
conspiracies.
Geno. And I think you know. You know.
I'm just looking at a really good quarterback that we have right here, and he's gonna ball out. That's what I know.
He's Pro Bowl this year.
I can see it.
All right.
He had a case for it last year. If Tyler Huntley got the Pro Bowl, Kenny Pickett definitely had a case for Pro Bowl. That just, in my opinion.
No. I mean, Huntley was
If
a Pro Bowl
Tyler
quarterback.
Huntley is the Pro Bowl quarterback out of the AFC, Kenny had to be in some type of conversation. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you.
It's Tyler Huntley we talk about. Not Jacoby Brissett. It's Tyler Huntley.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's all. But I like this though, man. Only you see when you bring up that AR, man, anything goes crazy down here. It just gets wild. But all right, all good. Hey, did you peep LeBron though get that dub the other night? I just wanted, before we get up out here, did you peep that? Just make sure you keep peeping him do what he do. All right.
I had my purple and gold on for LeBron.
You know what it is. Come on now. Come on now.
I'm with Bron. He's in. He's dangerous.
That's all that matters, man. Just get into the dance. That's it.
All you got to do is get in.
Get into the dance,
So
baby.
I watched Baby TJ again on tape, and I fell in love with him a little bit more.
Lord, her big.
Hey, that's all right. That can run.
Yeah.
That can cover. That can cover a lot. A little nick. Hey,
It's athletic.
Hey.
It's rangy.
I
Yeah.
can't fire. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he should be a Steeler. Like
I agree.
I don't know how it should work out, but he should be in Pittsburgh.
He has
like
a bloodline on the team, so that's a definitely a boost for him. You know,
Everything about him in Pittsburgh makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything about that makes sense.
No, I'm all down for that one. We was talking about Herbig. What was that?
Yeah, a week or two ago.
Yeah, but say man, we definitely like Herbig though, man, without a doubt. I'm all for that pick. I'm all for it.
It makes way more sense. It makes sense. It fits. I'd like to see it.
To me, I look at it like this: if I don't get Drew Sanders, let me get Herbig.
You know I love Sanders.
That's what I'm saying. So if I can't get Drew early on, let me go. I'll spin the block on a Herbig and that 80 at worst. Like I feel good right there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No.
I agree with that.
All good. You good?
I think I'm good.
All right. My partner, them boy, you crazy as heck. But all love, my locker made all love. So you know we'll spin the block and do this again next time, man.
My dog.
My dog, appreciate you as always, though.
Peace, bro.
Peace.